Hey guys, it's Rick. I'm back at Disneyland today. We're going to continue trying the seasonal Halloween food. So let's go into the park, enjoy this really nice, cloudy, cool weather that we have, and let's go have some fun today. So I am gonna go get lunch at Edelweiss. I wanna try an item that I've had off camera, but never for the vlog before. But before I go, I wanted to show you guys, there's a brand new water fountain. This opened today, actually. There's a bottle refill station now over by Alice in Wonderland, by the Matterhorn. It's by the restrooms, the card restrooms that are over there. They need more bottle refill stations, so I'm really glad to see them putting them in and implementing them. It works good too, it's a good one to have, so at least that's a nice location to stop. If you're over in Fantasyland by Alice in Wonderland, definitely stop and fill up your bottle there. As per usual, there was no seating. Edelweiss doesn't have a lot of tables, and it's always taken up. It's been busy here lately at Disneyland, so finding a spot during lunchtime is an impossible feat. I came up to the DVC lounge instead. It's very, very windy out here, but it's a really nice day today. It's nice and cool and cloudy, and I love it. This is the Fantasyland Cheesy Brat. So it's the cheesy garlic bread, the pretzel bread with a bratwurst inside. This came out seasonally for the Halloween season, so I don't know if it'll stick around indefinitely. I think it'll be going away after the Halloween time is over, and once the holiday times at Disney start, they'll have different menus. But I wanted to try this on camera. I have tried it off camera. I had a bite of my friend's, and it was a good treat, but I wanted sauerkraut with it. So I paid $1.49 extra, and I did get a little side of sauerkraut, which is nice. I wish the sauerkraut was heated up and a little bit warm. Now, I got a thing of mustard to go with it. I love mustard. I absolutely love mustard. But there's something wrong with my taste buds. It's still freaking me out. I still can't taste things correctly. So anything that has vinegar in it, barbecue sauce, which I normally love, pickles, anything that is brined, anything like mustard, anything at all with vinegar in it tastes like gasoline to me right now. It's got this very like fumigating effect into my nose. I don't know if I was fighting a sinus infection or what happened, but my taste buds are a little screwed up in that regard. So I am worried that I won't like the mustard on it, but I got mustard packet on the side just to try it, because normally I love bratwurst with sauerkraut and mustard. That's one of my top 5 foods. I love bratwurst. Grew up eating them, and I eat them all the time. They're really, really good. But let me try this on its own. I want to try just the pretzel bread, the cheese, and the bratwurst on its own first, and just see how that is. That is very, very satisfying. Very good. I love the pretzel bread. I love the cheese with it, and the crunch of the bratwurst. You get the crunch from the casing on the outside of the bratwurst. It all works very well together. You do not need the sauerkraut. If you don't like sauerkraut, don't worry about that. It's good on its own. I didn't even put mustard on it, and it's good even without the mustard. I'm gonna put some mustard and some sauerkraut on this next bite just to see how it is. Now, this is seasoned sauerkraut. It's got some fennel in it, I think. I think that's what the seasoning in it is. Let's give this a try, though. I usually love sauerkraut, so hopefully this isn't weird with my taste bud situation right now. So let's give this a try. Big bite of everything there. That is superb. That is a 10 out of 10 from me, but I personally love bratwurst. If you don't like bratwurst, you're not gonna care for this as much, obviously. I get a lot of the garlic flavor from the garlic bread. I mean, how can you go wrong with sausage and garlic bread? I love the sauerkraut on it. I actually like the sauerkraut's cold. It adds a nice contrast. The mustard wasn't too overwhelming to me. There wasn't a problem with my taste buds right now for that little bit of mustard. I think it's more when I eat things like dipped in barbecue sauce or dipped in mustard, and it's a lot of it. That kind of throws me off right now. But this is super, super good. This is a perfect Disneyland food to me. For me, this is a 10 out of 10. Absolutely recommend this. Give it a try. You're gonna love this. If you like sauerkraut and mustard like I do, get the sauerkraut on the side for $1.49. You're gonna really love it though. It's super, super satisfying, super delicious. I love this. So Disney came out with more characters for the Create Your Own headbands. So Jack and Sally and Zero came out recently, but now there's Inside Out 2 characters. So they are going to expand these like I had originally guessed and anticipated. This will probably be like a whole line of characters someday. Pixar, Disney characters. They'll probably have a little bit of everything for everybody. It gets really expensive though, really quick, so just be careful. This is what Anxiety looks like. I love Anxiety. That is a really cool character. I like that on the headband. I know that one's going to be super popular. Here's a look at Anger. And these are all $9.99 each. Oh, look at Sadness. Doesn't she just make you sad? She's cute, but she's always so sad to look at. Here's Fear. This is Envy. This is Disgust. And they have Embarrassment as well. So I just wanted to show you guys, I worked on a fun project recently. It was really fun. I like being creative, but I'm not super artistic, so I try to keep it somewhat simple. But I did a couple of tie-dye shirts for the Halloween season, and I got these Mickey Mouse shirts for $10 at Kohl's, and just decided why not tie-dye them. So I did 3 different ones. I'll show you guys the other colors in other videos. This is my candy corn one, as I call it. Isn't it pretty cool? I like how it turned out. I really like the colors on it, and it's just a fun Halloween design. I mean, I think it's pretty nifty, and I'd definitely do this again. I did other ones in orange and purple and green as well, so I'll show you guys what those look like. And I did one with black and orange, and that one turned out really well. I just think it's a really cute and fun way to kind of celebrate the Halloween season. But yeah, that's all. Just wanted to show you a little fit check because I like this shirt a lot. I'm gonna go catch the Bootstrappers' last performance, so let's cut through Adventureland and go see what they're doing today.
I have first bled and sworn, compelled and landed up in jail. Life has tried to hang me, but the rope was always slack. But now that I got money, I'll go down to Chelsea. I'm walking on my feet, but I will be there on my back. I am going, I am going. Any which way the wind may be blowing.
I am going, I am going where the streams of whiskey are flowing. All right, the Bootstrappers were fantastic as always. Now I'm gonna head to Harbour Galley and try a fruit punch that I haven't had yet. It's a Halloween seasonal treat, so let's go pick that up and see how refreshing it is. Oswald got a little McDonald's trick-or-treat bucket. Thank you to my friend for that. That is adorable. My friends always give me the best little Nuimo gifts, and that is super cute. I like that. Accessories for my accessories. All right, I picked up this little refreshing drink from Harbour Galley. The Harbour Galley is right across from the Haunted Mansion. That's where you get the famous viral cookies. Those cookies are very good. If you haven't tried them, try them. They are very good. They're delicious. This is the Transylvania Transfusion, or should I say it's a tribute to Dracula, as he would say it, Transylvania Transfusion. This looks really, really good. Sorry I had to put up with that accent. It's dark berry punch with a cherry punch. So combination of both, and it's got some fresh berries on top. Let's try it. Hopefully it's not too sweet. That's my only concern. It is very sweet. I like artificial cherry flavor, but this is borderline like cough syrup sweet. And it kind of tastes like that cherry cough medicine that you can get as a kid. It's not my favorite punch. I'm not sure. Sometimes I enjoy sweet drinks, but I think that's just a little too sweet, and it's too artificially flavored. It doesn't have a nice fresh berry flavor to it. It definitely has an artificial cherry flavor to it. It primarily tastes like cherry. You can taste the rest of the berry in there a little bit, but not too much. I wouldn't recommend this. I definitely wouldn't get it again myself, but if you want something cold and very sweet, then you are gonna like this. I'd give it a 6 out of 10. It's not my favorite beverage, and I'd probably skip this next time for sure, but at least I tried it. I'm glad I did. All right, next up on my list is the new apple caramel beignets. It's a sour apple beignet with a caramel dip. So let's pick those up. I mobile ordered them. They should be ready soon. So let's pick that up at the Mint Julep Bar here. Okay, the goods are acquired. I'm gonna take the raft over to Tom Sawyer Island over there because there's nowhere really to eat. And I love going to the table over there and watching the Mark Twain go by and just enjoy this beautiful day with my beignets and my caramel sauce. Let's head over to Pirate Layer on Tom Sawyer Island. All the picnic tables are taken up on Tom Sawyer's Island, so I found this nice little spot on the wall that I can sit and prop you guys up right there. But yeah, I got the Tangy Apple Mickey Beignets with the side of caramel sauce. You get 3 beignets for $6.49, and the caramel sauce is $1.49 extra. So I would split these with someone because that's kind of getting a little expensive there just for a small snack. I want to try the beignets on their own. A lot of times the sugared treats at Disneyland don't really have a strong flavor to them. So I want to see if you can actually taste the apple flavor. Oh, they definitely need to be shaken up. I just hate shaking these and oh my God, look at that. The powder just comes out of the bottom. Woo. I need to shake these really good though because I want them to be coated in the powder. There's no powder on them, it's just kind of all poured into the bag. Ooh, that is just, I could taste the apple in the air. It is definitely dusting everywhere. Okay, I think those should be sufficiently coated in sugar now. Oh yeah, look at that. The sugar definitely got all around there. They're still warm, even though I traveled over to the island. They're definitely still warm. They smell delicious. They don't smell like apple too much. They just smell like a donut or a regular beignet to me. Let me try it though on its own and just see if you can taste any of the apple flavor on its own. Let me just see. Ooh, I like how they're hollow in the inside. They're so tender. The sugar gives it a little bit of a crunch, and it does taste like apple. It tastes like an apple Jolly Rancher. It tastes like your typical apple flavored item, just artificially flavored apple item. It's good. It's really good on its own. I have a feeling this is gonna taste exactly like the apple caramel sucker that you get during the Halloween time. You know those caramel apple suckers. I love those. I used to love those when I was a kid. I think I'm really gonna like this with the caramel sauce. Let me dip it and give it a try. It is off to a very good start. That is delicious on its own. Yeah, let me try to dip the ear in the caramel and try that out. Just see, ooh, look at that, it's dripping. That caramel is super sticky, super gooey. Let me give this a bite. That is phenomenal. That is a 10 out of 10 for me. It tastes exactly like those caramel apple suckers, like I thought it would, but in a beignet form. It's like, if you like donuts, you like apples, you like caramel, you're really gonna love this. This is the exact caramel, like in the produce section that you get that you dip apple slices in. It's that exact caramel. The consistency, the flavor, kind of tastes like melted Werther's. That is so darn delicious. And they give you a generous amount of caramel. Look at that drizzle, the caramel drizzle, just, man, it is a great consistency. It's very viscous, it's very thick. I really like that. It really coats and sticks onto the beignet itself. I wasn't sure how caramel and apple would work with a beignet, but I love it. 10 out of 10 from me. This is a great snack. I would highly recommend getting this. This is a really fun way to celebrate the fall season. Now, fall does start next Sunday. Coming up here, it is finally actually fall. I know it's been fall on social media and Instagram for like months now. People have been celebrating fall, but we are technically still in summer until the 22nd. The 22nd of September is the first day of fall. This is a great fall treat. If you really want to get into the autumn spirit, definitely give this one a try. I'd recommend bringing it over to Tom Sawyer Island like I did. It feels like a perfect fall day over here. It's nice and cool in the shade. It just feels like autumn already. It is going to heat up again next week, but for now, we're getting a little taste of the fall weather, and I really like it. I am here for it. This is super good. I'm going to sit here and enjoy this, watch the Mark Twain go by. I like watching the Mark Twain go by and waving at people. It's just a great view. I love Tom Sawyer's Island. It's very quiet over here, very relaxing, and you get the sounds of nature, and I can hear people screaming on Big Thunder Mountain. It's really nice over here, though. But yeah, I will see you guys in a little bit. I'm going to sit here and enjoy the rest of my beignets. So I stopped by Disneyland and they did have the last card. I think it came out yesterday. It's Yzma. Look, it's Yzma as a cat and as her human form too. I like these cards. I like how they have an effect to them. I think they're really cool. But yeah, I collected all 4 of them, so that's kind of an accomplishment. I feel satisfied. That's really cool though. I'm glad they do little things like this. I do like the little things. I always like free stuff. If it's for free, it's for me. But that's fun. I love the Yzma one. This is my favorite so far. And I just really like things that are lenticular. I love how they put in the lenticular detail. That's such a cool little touch. That's fun. I don't really have a plan for the rest of today. I'm just kind of walking around and getting my steps in. I'm gonna go watch the Coco show at California Adventure, but I already showed that to you guys, so I'm probably just gonna enjoy that and not film it again. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna walk around and get in my steps. I think I ate enough food for today. I'm pretty darn full. It's the late afternoon, and I think I'm just gonna skip supper today. But yeah, let's just wander around, see what we can get into. So Oogie Boogie is officially starting, and we're just kind of hanging out in DCA until we have to leave officially. They give you a little bit of a grace period. My friend got the caramel apple. It's the same little guy that's outside of Cars Land. I think this is the cutest caramel apple they've ever made. It's adorable, isn't it? Look at his little face. I love it. And it's identical to the little figure that they have outside for the photo opportunity in Cars Land. You can only get this during Oogie Boogie, so it's really cool that she got that. How awesome. Well, thank you guys for joining me on this adventure today. I had a lot of fun, like I always do. I know I say it every time, but I definitely mean it. Today was a great day. The food was great, but the drink I would skip on. That wasn't so good. But at least we tried it, gave it a try. Oogie Boogie is tonight, so the parks are getting very busy, so I'm gonna head out. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you guys for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Take care.